Hi everyone, in this video we're going to learn how to find the domain and range of the inverse trig functions. Let's have a look at the first one, y equals the cos inverse of x on 3. Now if we rearrange it, so that will give us x on 3 equals to cos y. Now we know the angle restriction for the cosine function to make it invertible, and this y must be between 0 and pi. And the whole value of the cos must be between 1 and -1. And because we are looking for what x is, so we have to times by 3 on all sides. So that will give us x is between 1 times 3 is 3, and -1 times 3 is, -1 times 3 is -3. So this is the domain of the cos inverse of x on 3. Now let's have a look at the range. The range of the function refers to the angle of the cos function, and we just now mentioned that it's actually between pi and 0. So the range for this is between 0 and pi. Question B, y is 6 times arc cos x on 3. So we can rearrange it, so that will give us y on 6 equals to arc cos of x on 3. That means x on 3 is same as cos of y on 6. Now we know that for cosine function, the domain restriction is always between 0 and pi. So we know that the first y on 6 is between 0 and pi, because we want to know what y is, so therefore we times by 6 on all sides of the equation. So 0 times 6 is 0, and 6 times pi is 6 pi. So because this is y, which is a range for the original function. Now let's have a look at the domain, which is x on 3 altogether. So x on 3, this whole thing must be between -1 and 1. We want to know what x is, we times by 3 on the both sides, so that's between 3 and -3, and this is the domain. Question C, y equals to -4 arctan of x plus 2. Now we can rearrange it, so we can have y on -4 equals the arc tan, which is same as tan inverse of that. Rearrange it, so therefore x plus 2 is tan of y on -4. And the angle restriction for tangent is between pi on 2 and -pi on 2 without including those two values. And we want to know y is, so we're going to actually times by -4 on all sides. Now because we are multiplied by the negative number, so that means we have to flip the sign. So therefore on the left hand side we have -4 times by -pi on 2, so that's 2 pi. And on the right hand side we have -2 pi. Now we're going to rewrite it so that the smaller number is on the left hand side, the bigger number on the right hand side. So for this case, the range is y is less than 2 pi greater than -2 pi. And for the tangent function, we know that the y value can be, for this case will be x plus 2, can be any real numbers. So x plus 2 can be any real numbers. That means x can be any real numbers. And this is the domain of the inverse function that's mentioned.